Welcome to Legacy Crusaders. This is Benji, and today I'm going to show you how to get a different YGOpro with links. In a previous video, I showed you how to get YGOpro The Dawn of a New Era. Now, The Dawn of a New Era is filled with advertisements, and it is so annoying. And it has a bunch of other things. It's mostly a beta YGOpro that was pushed out just to get people to go there because links were there. But I mean, it's not updated often. It advertises all the time. So I found one that's better. Uh, and more enjoyable. So for now, it does have one perk, and that is the Dawn of a New Era does work on Macs. So you could check back on that video if you want to get it just for the sake of using it on a Mac. But otherwise, I highly recommend that you take it and put it in this, recycling bin, and then deleting it forever. So we're going to do that. And then G2 is a RAR file you can download from a website. I don't really need to open it at the moment, but because I already have everything installed, all you gotta do is drag all this stuff into a folder in your computer and everything works. So this is everything. It is a second download for the pictures, which you can download and then just put into a folder, and then everything will work. So when I downloaded it, they were together, so I can't tell you if it comes with the pics folder already in here when you put it in. So after you when you unarchive the download folder, I just put it into another folder. All of this was here. So if the picture folder, the picture file is separate. I'll show you everything in a moment. I assume that the pictures will just have to be put into the pics folder, and then you should be good to go. So let me open the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro here, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is G2 YGO Pro. The reason it's running slow, if you could see the frame rate, is because I'm recording a video. So there's a deck editor, works normally, has links. I just didn't pick a monster with links. Let's look for something that has a link pointing up. Monster, link. There we go. So all the link monsters are here. You could play them. It lists whether they're OCG or TCG. You can shuffle and sort as usual. The settings menu is in here. You can turn on auto placements, random placements, auto chain order I always turn off. It's good for a lot of things. The chain buttons are in here. You can mess with the volume. You can enable or disable as necessary. All right, it has decent music, unlike the Dawn of a New Era. All right, you have puzzle mode, which I don't really play with. Usually it just says win in one turn. You get some stuff. I'm not going to do that now. Replays work as normal. It came with this replay. Gideon is the creator, so I guess he did a match and saved that replay. I have a match here. These are the default sleeves. I actually did change my sleeves. So if you were if you're a YugiTuber and you want to be able to record and you don't want to use these horrible looking sleeves or this background, you can change it. I just didn't, for the sake of showing what it'll look like when you actually get it. Oh, I did change like the life point bar to red. It was blue before, but with the blue background I had, it didn't look right. So, but that's things you can change. I'll even mention how to change those at the end. I had a little crash there, but that's just from my computer running too much stuff. Just open it again. All right, it keeps opening on my other monitor, so drag it back over here. All right, so how to play. Once you have a deck built and installed, you go to LAN mode, and then you'll enter this host IP and this port, and then to play any single, all you have to do is press join. And it'll hook you up with a player, and if you don't check the checkbox, it'll kick you out, so it'll kick me out in a second. Pick your deck, you got some time to pick. You can spectate if you want, and then somebody else can get in. If you press duel, you'll go back into the duel position. I'm not playing this game, so I'm going to leave. If you want to play with a friend, you can go to host, set your settings up, TCG only, match or tag, timer, you can go up to 999, I believe. Actually, you could probably leave it blank even. And just enter a password that your friend knows. So, hey homie could be my password, and then my friend has to know to write it that way. I don't think it has a timer listed, which is good. If you want to play randoms with in different modes, you can do that as well. I'll show you the information on that is actually in their Discord server, which is where the downloads are, and I'm going to bring that up right now. So let's take a look. So this is the Legacy Crusaders Discord, but all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pros downloads are through the Discord as well. We're going to go to G2 Custom, and if you're looking for the link to that, that is currently located here in the description box of this video. Or at least the original video I put up. I didn't actually post it. That's why it's locked here. So this will be the only available server when you first come in here, the welcome server, which is also where all the information is. You have to actually agree to terms for the server if you want to actually be able to go through it. So if you use Discord and you're looking for a place to hang out, they do custom cards and other stuff here, so it's pretty cool. So when you enter here, it welcomes you, it tells you the rules, it tells you some other stuff for their server, but I'm just going to get to the part about downloading the files. Some info on customs. So here we are. It's for Windows only, so if you have a Mac again, you can use the Dawn of a New Era as a backup. This is the MediaFire download for this particular Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. And it says here the images are no longer included with the program. And I downloaded this like a week ago. So a week ago they were. But they're right here, images, and you can just install those as well, just like I mentioned. Here's what it says. If you want to be able to play with custom cards, you have to use this port. This one for TCG, so I guess normal. Just like I mentioned. It might have seemed weird when I mentioned it, but it's here. It's not like I just made it up. All right. What's this process? Oh, this is for scripting cards and making custom cards, which you may or may not be concerned with, but I am getting to the how to make specific duels going on here. This is the part I'm trying to get to. I'm going to ignore all of this and skip ahead. All right, so here, for applying special passwords to match settings. If you want to play a single, don't enter a password. So, no password, we'll play a single. All right. More options. If we want to play a match, we type in M, capital M. So now, if you see, it'll say we have a duel as a match. It said single before. I'll even just show that again. Just erase the M. We have a single. Most people are on here for singles. Oh, it says match still. I erased that. Oh, I did host one. Maybe it's just doing it as a match for that reason. No, it's a single now. All right. Let's take a look at some of the other options. We got T for tag. So T for tag. I haven't played a tag on here at all. Oh, cool. Can be done. All right. Let's see. What else? You can do TCG only is TO number sign and then OO number sign for OCG. So if we do TO number sign, here it says TCG, whereas if we were to do OO, scroll back here, OO, we get OCG only. All right, so I'm going to erase these. Again, it should go back to just straight single and TCG OCG. Let's look at the other options. It had some other interesting things that are worth mentioning, so you might want to leave here now, but I wouldn't recommend it. You can change the life point counter, so you can enter in life points, whatever number you want, and then number sign. XXXX equals the number. Okay, good. Time limit, you can change the time. Let's see, the number limit is 999. So the maximum you can set the timer for is 999 seconds. So if you're playing like an online tournament, you might want to set the timer higher. For starting hand change, the number. Oh, if you want to start the duel with a particular number of cards for some reason, maybe you're setting up something for a demo if you're a YouTuber or something of that nature, you can do that. For ban list change, it has some other ban lists available. You can do no ban list, you can do no check deck, which is if you're playing an illegal deck or a non-shuffle deck, you can have it not say that it doesn't fit the ban list. You can do not shuffle, you can do priority rules. Okay, that's in beta, so you can have the old rules priority if you want to play GOAT format or something of that nature. And then this is the part that I noticed here a few minutes ago, which is why I actually reshot the video. It says to apply multiple rules, you must have settings with a number sign at the end. So you can do multiple settings. Like with all of these, you can do multiples. So it says here, if you wanted to play tag with 20,000 life points using the OCG ban list, you would do LF2 is the OCG ban list. LP 20000 has 20,000 life points, and then T is tag, and then you have the number sign at the end. And he says, as my password, if I want to lock it, I would put a space after the number sign and put a password. Otherwise, it will look for anyone else with the same settings. Okay, so if you enter this, you'll look for every person who's playing who's looking for that, which makes sense. Although I think you can just enter the password and you should find that game. I'd have to open a second one to check. Okay, let's try that.
So what follows is a long sequence of me trying to play against myself using the host button, whereas the host button doesn't actually seem to do anything. I did figure out how to play against myself, or how to set up a game where your partner can play you, or a friend. What you do is you enter the settings for the duel you want, end it with a number sign, and then write in a password. And then when they enter the exact same thing, they'll be brought to the same game. So I'll have that displayed on the screen, for example, if both players enter T, number sign, space, pass, then every player who enters that will be in that tag duel with that password. And you can enter additional settings just like I showed before. So otherwise, you're just going to watch me losing my mind for a while, and we're just going to pick this up at the end of the video.
Anyways, that kind of wraps this up. I kind of covered everything. I mean, I could play a game, but I don't really want to make this video any longer than it is. This is pretty long. I'll just show you that it works. Rock, paper, scissors. Symbols are pretty cool. Turn on the music. That's pretty cool. Pretty intense. Alright, so we will see you guys next time.